up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your girl Shan. This is She Gets a Podcast. Welcome to the show where you gonna know the topic. The topic is Triple D. Sounds like a porno. Triple D. Dripping. Coming at you live with lots of action. No, I'm not doing that. Triple D though. Triple D, okay? The way you need and not in the way you like sometimes, okay? I'm talking about dig deep days. Dig deep days. Period. Digging deep. Think about it. Digging deep with the person you're with. When I was back in my day, when I was in relationships, romantically with people, digging deep days are important. My best friends that I have, we have digging deep days where we talk about things that are not, so great. And we talk about things that are really funny, and we talk about good stuff, and we talk about stuff that we're confused about, and we talk about things that are not working. And it's the willingness to want to have those discussions. It's the growth that you get from those discussions. It's, do you have the mental capacity to hear me out, comprehend what I'm saying, and reciprocate this energy that I'm putting into this time with you right now? And I'm going to tell you why they're important. I am after these messages. See, that's why I'm not a singer. Fall is coming. Fall is like my favorite time of the year. Autumn is my favorite season. So if you're looking for some merch, check your girl. Support the She Gets It podcast by getting you some merch. You know what I'm saying? You get some merch, you support, you get a little something out of it. You become a representative, an affiliate for She Gets It podcast. And I have sweatshirts on there, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you need is on the She Gets It shop. Shop with Teespring. I'll go ahead and put the link up. Let's get back to the show. And we are back. All right. So, what are dig deep days? Dig deep days are hella important. Dig deep days are intimate. They're raw. They're honest. They're also a time of peace, a time of quietness. You hear my house right now? But this could be a personal dig deep time right now that I'm recording with y'all. But if I was in a relationship, or if I had a companion that was here and we were sharing this silence together, that's quality time. And sometimes you do need silence with your companion. You could also have dig deep days with your best friends. Okay, you could have days where, y'all haven't been talking all week. I haven't seen you. I don't want to FaceTime. I don't want to go to the bar with a whole bunch of strangers and spend stupid money. I want to come see you. So I might come over. You know what I'm saying? I'll call first. I'll text first. I might come over. You might get some snacks, some food. We could chill on the couch, whatever. Watch TV. Not really talk. But share that time, share that quality time, those moments. And maybe if I do want to talk, or I do want to get something off my chest, it makes our relationship better, Dig deep days can also be days with your mom and yourself. Y'all could talk about things that y'all never talked about. You can ask them questions that you never asked them before. Dig deep days could be, quality time with your dad, where there's no one else around. It's just you and him at the workplace today. Maybe you might want to talk to him about the discussion, or talk to him about how he grew up, or, what happened with your mom and their relationship, or how is their current marriage going? Do you have any tips that you could give me about, when you were 25? Do you have any tips that you could give me about when you were 30? You know, do I make you proud? Like those discussions right there, those are dig deep discussions because it's levels to it. It's not, happy birthday. It's not congratulations. It's not, I'm proud of you. But it's levels to that. Like, expand on how proud are you of me. Expand on why are you proud? What does that mean? What does, me picking a school, going to school for 4 years and graduating mean to you as a parent, as someone that didn't get to go to school? What does that mean to you? It's levels of it. Like, do you think I'm a good parent to my kids? How do you know that you love someone? How did you know that you loved my mom? Or how did you know that you loved my dad? Like, those discussions are dig deep discussions. And those discussions are going to give you the best depiction of who a person is, or what they've gone through, or what their experiences are. And it might explain to you why people act a certain way, why people are quick to get things done, or why people procrastinate, or why people never been able to give you a straight answer because of this that happened in their past. It's a way to gauge understanding with the people you already deal with on any type of basis. If you feel like spending quality time and giving them your time is an investment for you, meaning you have something to give and you have something to obtain from it. Okay? You could be related to these people where you have dig deep days with, or you can be romantic with these people. Okay? But it's a want to spend quality time with these people. All right? You can talk through things with the person you're digging deep with. You can reminisce on good times and bad times. You can laugh together. You could cry together. You can work things out that haven't been working for the past 2 weeks. But now that this person is at a calm and you're at a calm, you can have a better discussion with each other. It's not no rah, 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 or you did this, or, pointing fingers, or just, being upset, feeling not heard. And instead of you listening and comprehending what this person is saying, you're thinking about what your next response is going to be. And everybody does it. Everybody has done it. Somebody's probably still doing it. And, multiple people have been telling you, you don't listen when someone talks to you. You hear people talk, and then you're already on defense and you just want to give a response because you just have to be right. Some people will tell you that, okay? And it's about taking the time to have dig deep days or dig deep discussions with the people that you actually care about making a difference in, okay? You can work things out during these intimate moments and times you spend with people. You could get clarity on things that you haven't been able to get clarity on. And it's not about it being, good or being bad. It's about it being real. It's about it being honest. It's about being transparent with people. It's about meeting people where they are. It builds levels in your ship. And when I say ship, I'm talking relationship, whatever type of relationship it is. It could be a business partner. This person been working on like all the forms that come with the business, the meetings, the IRS, the paperwork, the returns and all of that. And you've been just working on the product, and you've just been like talking to the customers whenever you bring their stuff in or they leave with it, right? So y'all have two different perspectives, but you need a day where y'all can sit down and have a discussion, a transparent discussion about what's really going on with the business. What's been going on with you while you've been snappy when you come in the office type stuff. Like, you have to dig deep in those. That's why corporate businesses, they have meetings. They have going away trips because they know People really are human beings, and they have shitty days. They have great days. They have times where they're like questioning themselves. They have times where they doubt themselves. They have moments where they feel like they're not going to make the sales goal this month. So they're trying to always like basically motivate you through the year. They're trying to build momentum for you to feel good about yourself, so you could feel good about the job, so you could do good things at the job, so you could do good things for them and actually make the company money. Like, it's all this domino or stackable transition. And it's also that in your best relationships. If you don't have dig deep days in your current relationship, I don't care what kind of ship it is, it's only going to get to a certain level. And then you're going to find yourself going right back to the beginning of being in some bullshit, or right back into the beginning of having the same argument, or right back into the beginning of, here go this shit again. Oh, you doing this shit again. Oh, you bringing this up again. Like, it's about, okay, this is a problem. This is why I did this. This is why I thought this. What it really was. Let's lay it on the table, good or bad. Now here's a solution. So now we both know how to move forward in whatever it is that y'all want to fix. That's what it's about. You can share visions during your dig deep days. You can stay in. You can stay in the house, watch movies, eat, hang out, play games, just talk. Or, one person could be in their creative area, or downstairs or upstairs or whatever that is, and you can be doing your own creative thing, but you guys are in the same house and you pass each other, you smile at each other, you make jokes, whatever it is that y'all do that makes y'all feel closer together, do that. Like, when I was in relationships, I would have to those sessions where y'all talk in the car can go for hours, but it's needed. When you leave that car, both of you feel like, okay, I got that out. Okay, I understand this. I feel like we're in a good place. Those sessions where y'all just been like at each other's necks, and then y'all like fuck it out for a few hours, you gonna leave there relieved. You gonna leave there like, okay, that's what it was. Maybe that's not everything, but I did need that. I didn't know I needed that. Like, there's certain things like that. Like, your parents been giving you side comments when you bring certain people around, or they come around and they throw jabs, and then you talk to them. You go to their house one Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Not just for their food, but you go to the house on Sunday and you do something with them. Might do yard work, might help your dad fix the car, might help your mom do some gardening, and you start to talk to them, and they get to see your perspective of like what's been going on in your life, and they start to see their wrongs, and you start to understand, like, why are you really being annoying? Why are you really being like nosy for the past couple of weeks? Are you feeling like I haven't been spending enough time with you? Are you feeling like I'm leaving you out of my life? Are you feeling like, something you thought I did to be spiteful, I didn't notice that I hurt your feelings? Like, it's underlying things under the reasons that people do things, say things, act a certain way, don't act at all. Like, you really have to talk and discuss and communicate. You can't just live life digitally. You can't just be like, oh, I thought you were fine because you were posting stuff. Oh, I thought you were fine because you were traveling, you were going on vacation, you smiling in your pictures. A lot of people smile because they want to put on a look for people. A lot of people laugh because they want to put on a look for people. A lot of people post a lot of pictures to make their life look like they're doing great. They post pictures of their vacation. They post pictures of the food. They post pictures with the person that they with. Man, in reality, looking at that camera in their minds, they don't want that person touching them. They don't want to be next to that person. They didn't even want to come out with this person, but they got to put up this facade. You can't do that all the time. So it's real things going on with real people. So you have to dig deep. You have to have those times, those days, those hours where it's just you and me. It's just us. We might live in a house together. We might pay bills together. We might have kids together. But we need some time with us. We need to get up out of this environment and come back to it so we can appreciate it. We need to step away from our kids so we can, have some time away. They can have some time away from us, and we can all come back together in the same space and appreciate each other. I think that's super important. That's one of my fears with possibly blending my life with another individual life, is seeing them all the time, them doing things with me, and I'm doing things with them all the time, to the point where we can't even step back from the bigger picture to appreciate what it is that we're creating. We can't step back and spend quality time to have our dig deep days to appreciate like the effort that we're putting in. I may come home all the time and, the pipe that was leaking is fixed, but I didn't notice. The yard is always clean, the grass is always cut, and the garage is organized. But I haven't noticed. I haven't said anything. I didn't say thank you. I just assumed like that's what you're supposed to do, so I don't have to say anything. Vice versa. A man could come in. His house is always clean. There's always food cooked for him. The fridge is organized. The kitchen is clean. The laundry is done. All the towels and sheets and stuff is folded and organized in the cabinet. He doesn't say anything. His kids are not having stains and toys all over the house. He could actually walk through in a clear path and find his things and have his own space where he can lounge out and, watch his game and have his things where he left it. But he doesn't thank the woman that he's with or his companion that he's with for him being able to have that way. His children been at home or they've been at school. Their homework is done. They had help. Their clothes is clean. They got a bath. Their hair is done. Their clothes is picked out for tomorrow. And he didn't have to do none of that. But nobody says thank you. Those things go unnoticed. And I'm big on appreciating people and letting people that know that they're appreciated. Over time, randomly. Could be a text, could be a call, could be like face to face. I want to say thank you, or I just got you this because I was thinking about you and I want to say thank you for X, Y, and Z, or I appreciate X, Y, and Z. You don't know how much a thank you can do. You don't know how much I appreciate you can do. And that's even with friends. A lot with friends. Like if you go out all the time with your friends and y'all go out to eat and y'all go out for drinks and somebody offers to pay. If somebody offers to pay for the drinks, cool. Then the next person that's in the friends group need to offer to pay for the food or need to offer to do something else that's fun, maybe the dessert or like go hang out or whatever y'all do. Like it has to be a shared effort in any relationship. It has to be a shared effort with your parents. It has to be a shared effort with your siblings. It has to be a shared effort with your kids. It has to be a shared effort with your companion, the people you work with. Like you can't be like, oh, we doing this project as a group. And you ain't been showing up to the meetings. You ain't been buying no supplies. You ain't been doing like your part of the project. And because everybody else doesn't want to get a fucked up review of what the project is, they gonna do it. And they gonna do it. That's called crutching. And things like that will boil up inside people and fester inside relationships. And that shit will kill it. Not being appreciative of people and time and effort will kill a relationship. So when I say dig deep days, I'm talking about you have to reciprocate energy. You have to reciprocate effort. And don't think, oh, you're not in a relationship, so how could you tell? Because I've had enough time outside of a relationship to understand what I could have done better in relationships. And at least I take the time out to be by myself. And at least I take the time out to notice like, okay, All right, in this relationship, I like this and this and this. And also in this relationship, I did not like this and this and this. So my next relationship, here's what I'm going to do and here's what I'm not going to do. We need more people to do that shit. In Dig Deep Days, you can share your visions with the person that you love and care about. You can gain understanding from another person. You could leave each other feeling relieved. You might, hug it out. You might end up like crying or like busting slops out the like blue, like, why I didn't even know you like me like that. Oh, I didn't know. Shit like that can happen. You could discover something new together, maybe a new restaurant, maybe just walking in the city. Maybe you might want to try something different together, something fun. You could ask each other questions. Like, my favorite thing to do in relationships that I'm in is like, tell me something I don't know about you. I know that already. Tell me something else. Like, what is it about me that you feel I don't share enough? What is it about me that I do that bothers you? Or what is it about our relationship that you don't like, that you feel like, can be better, you wish was better? What do you want to do next year for this? Or where do you see yourself, at your workplace next year? Do you even want to be at your workplace? Do you want to go back to school? Like, is there something that you want to do that you feel like you can't do because something you have to do for me? Is there something that you want to do that you feel you can't do because of our kids? Is there something that you want to do that you can't do because you feel like, myself and my siblings need you, or you have to be here? Because that's another thing too. I feel like your parents may feel this invisible obligation to always have free time for you, their grandkids. And no, I feel like when your parents become grandparents, they need to have their time away from their grandchildren. They need to have their time away from you. You grown now. Like, that's something I personally look forward to. I look forward to my kids not having to live with me and can take care of themselves and have their own lives, and they come visit me sometimes. But I don't want them popping up with their kids and dropping them off at my house, and I end up doing parenting all over again for a next generation. I don't want that. And it's about being fair. It's about understanding that people are human beings and they have needs and they have wants, and there's levels of their life that, have to be shared and given. And I've also been in relationships where I can't dig deep with people because they have these blockers up. They don't want to talk about what's going on with them. They don't want to tell you all the bad stuff that, is making them depressed, or all the stuff that they don't want to bother you with their stuff. No. When you're in a great relationship, it comes with everything. Good, bad, ugly, pretty, cute, sexy, funny, angry stuff, problems, confusion. I want to know what it is that I can do to help all of those things be better if I want to see you happy. And that's with relatives, that's with companions, that's with people I might be in business with, friends. Like, if you have friends around you that's not encouraging, or can't peep that you've been feeling shitty for 2 months and they've been constantly around you, those are not your friends. If you constantly feel not supported in your relationship, and you feel like all this person does is throw jabs about, my ideas and my goals and my business, then y'all need to have a deep dig day. A dig deep day session. Or it could be 2 hours. Or it could be like, a weekend. There's so many places on this earth that people have not been. There's so many things on this earth that people have not experienced. You don't just have to go to the bar. You don't just have to go to a party. You don't just have to, go do hookah. You don't just have to go to a cigar lounge. You can go somewhere where it's just you and that person and the earth. You and that person in a room. You and that person in an Airbnb. You and that person in a new city. Have you ever just booked a flight to a city you ain't never been to, went to the city, went shopping, ate different food, walked around, see different people, and get back on the flight and go back to your regular life like it's never happened? I used to do that all the time when I lived in New York. Because I had the money. I wasn't responsible for anybody but me. My bills wasn't crazy. I had the time, and I made the time to go do those things. Because the thing about being in a huge city and being surrounded by millions of people every day is you start to feel insignificant. And you have to remind yourself of what your purpose is every day. And sometimes working 3 jobs like I was working and being around the same amount of friends because I like real people. I like real relationships and just having that repeat of stuff. I don't like things that are routine. I'm a Gemini. I don't like routine. I like spontaneous stuff. So I would have to do some out the box shit. And out the box shit was going somewhere where I've never been. And out the box shit was getting lost somewhere in New York where I've never been. Being safe, but getting lost within my environment so I could learn something new, so I could discover something new, so I could feel some peace with myself. And a lot of people need to do that because when you come back to your home, when you come back to your workplace, you feel refreshed, you feel recharged, you feel like you can appreciate what you have. You can appreciate the people that you are around. You can appreciate the relationships that you have. So don't be afraid to dig deep with the person that you feel disconnected from, or you feel like you haven't been around in a while, you haven't talked to in a while, y'all ain't been hanging out in a while, especially during this pandemic. Like, I understand it. It's reality. We all got shit going on. A lot of people are losing people. People just passing away and getting hurt and getting shot. And, if it ain't that, it's this possible COVID, or people don't know why they're dying. They just not there one day and not there the next. So don't think about the triple D. Dig deep days as being negative or being positive only. It's everything. It's definition, it's depth, it's direction, it's developing more. If a business can do it with their employees to have better employees, then you better be doing it to have a better mom, to have a better dad, to have a better sister, to have a better brother, a better daughter, a better son, a better husband, a better fiance, a better boyfriend or girlfriend if you in that age range. I don't believe in boyfriend, girlfriend after 30. Like, that's completely out. But yeah. So if you can, you have the time, you have the patience, that person is worth your quality time, you digging deep, you peeling back layers to get some understanding so y'all can level up together. Dig deep with your person. It's hella important. And no, I ain't from Cali, but I do like the word hella. Okay? My name is Shan. Thank y'all for listening. Peace. Hey guys, just a reminder, it's that season where it's getting colder. You worried about making sure that your house is warm and you're cozy and comfy and clean. And you worried about getting gifts for your family and making sure everybody's happy this season going into 2021. But please remember that there are people out here living on the streets with no closet to go through, no warm place to be. So if you have any spare blankets in your house that you just need to get rid of, put it in the trunk. If you have any spare coats, gloves, or hats, put it in the trunk. Anything that will keep someone who is, not so fortunate like you in life, on the street, warm, put it in the trunk. And when you see them, just go in your trunk and pass it to them. I think giving people what they need and not sometimes what they want, where it's money. Because some people, when you offer them food, they don't want food. Some people, when you offer them anything else that you feel like you would need if you were homeless, they don't want that. They want money. But most of the time, money is why they're in that predicament. Money is why they couldn't manage it, why they're in that predicament. Resources, just anything could be why they're in that predicament. But I know having a warm, clean blanket that's new will keep them warm. I know having a hat makes a difference. Having gloves makes a difference. Having socks makes a difference. You could go to the dollar store. You can go to Target, Kroger, go in the travel section, get some soap for them, get some lotion for them, get, toothpaste, toothbrush for them. Anything that you can spare, put it in the trunk. Put something in the trunk for someone else that's not as fortunate as you. Thank you for listening to She Gets It podcast. Peace.